Now let me take you back for a second or two. Childhood raps take you back for a minute, when times were more simple and you lived with your parents. Before you went to college and you started paying taxes. Remember these shows that you watched as a kid. Childhood raps.
Cartoon Network released Season 1, Episode 1 of Infinity Train on the app that they got. And I was notified of it today through the comment section. I'm sorry I can't remember who told me, but I was kind of in a hurry at work and I saw it, so I ended up going back. I grabbed the episode and all that good stuff. Sorry I can't remember who told me, but yes, I was notified through the comment section. For me, of course, today, the day that it was released, but I have no idea when y'all are watching this. So yeah, I'm going to, of course, have this reaction up before I have a couple other reactions, because I've got a couple others that I've recorded already. I just got to kind of edit them down and all that good stuff for copyright. Y'all know how it is. But yeah, I'm going to edit this one down first. And after this episode, hopefully they don't release no more on the app, because we've also got Amphibia to finish watching the first season of. So yeah. But new show, that means new people. So I figured I'd break out the old truck driving kid Billy shirt, because you know what? New show means, special occasion. So I might as well break out the old shirt that our oldest boy got me for Christmas one year, and him and his girlfriend ended up making this shirt for me. Granted, no, they did not draw this logo. That is Shidoni art. Shidoni. I don't know. I got a link in the not the comment section, but I got a link in the description below of who did the profile picture for this channel. So go check her out. I believe she hasn't posted nothing in a while, but life gets to us, y'all. We get busy, so just go over there and support her anyway. But new show, that means new people around here. So over here on the whiteboard, I haven't changed it since last week. Granted, y'all probably, that's the episodes I got to actually edit down, but I haven't changed this for a little while. But I normally put a quote up there from either a cartoon or just a inspirational quote from somewhere else. But you know what? The greatest risk any of us will take is to be seen as we are. Cinderella. That is the greatest risk we can take, is being ourselves. So yeah, but it's a risk worth it, because if nobody wants to accept us for who we are, it ain't worth being friends with them. So I don't want their acceptance if they can't accept me for who I am. So with that said, we've got some natural daylight coming in. We aren't using no really bright light tonight because, well, I'm stopped early because, well, the warehouse don't have my load ready. So that's where we are. We are at a place. We might have a plane fly overhead. I have no idea. And if you are new to this channel, welcome to the back of the truck. You are inside of a semi-truck with me. So, yeah, welcome to the back of the truck. Other than that, though, let's shut up, or at least let me shut up, because I run my mouth entirely too much all the time. Let's watch this first episode, find out what we got, and just talk about it afterwards, like always. 3, 2, 1, and play. Turn this up. Okay.
I'm the coding hero Wisconsin needs.
I don't think they want their coding hero to stink up the whole state with her onion breath.
Hey, it's not my fault I have a sophisticated palate.
You have a gross palate.
Wait, so you're just eating an orange, not an orange, but an onion by
I
itself?
thought your game was cool when I played it, and you know how I feel about video games.
What is with the ominous
So,
music?
When your dad picks you up for visits, does he come in and talk to your mom? 'Cause, they're not married anymore, and everything is different.
It's fine. Lots of people's parents are divorced.
So
I
we
better
got
run home and pack. I'll see you
her
Monday.
with parents
Oh,
divorced. That's
Okay,
cool.
Bye. Text me when you're at camp.
We
Thank
don't
you,
see that
Fred.
often in cartoons.
Tulip?
Okay, game.
Okay,
Supposed to be
Tulip,
working.
you
Go
and
on.
that
I'll
onion.
press play, and you're just
I
gonna
can't
die.
do onions. I hate the texture.
See, that's not right.
Normal teenagers.
Tulip, I'm so sorry, but your dad can't take you to camp.
What? What do you mean?
Oh.
You said if I brought my grade up in English, I could go. You and Dad signed a contract and everything.
I know
They
that,
signed a
but your
contract?
Dad mixed up the dates and planned a work trip out of town.
Okay, well then why don't you take me?
I have a 12-hour shift at the hospital tonight and then another shift on Sunday.
What, so you're both too busy to be my parents?
Hey,
Hey,
guys
you
are
know what?
just
Parents
divorced.
get
She's
busy,
messing
thank you
everything
very
up,
much.
Not me. This isn't fair.
no, it isn't fair.
The camp was going to be used as kind of an escape for her, though, so I understand where she's coming from, too. She don't want to be caught in the middle of anything. Okay, so we got a time frame for this taking place. It's obviously winter, then. Oh, I love that logo, y'all. Gosh.
Are you my mum?
Well, what? Am I what?
Are you my mum?
No.
So you've come to bring me the sweet release of death.
Also,
What?
You
You were
toy.
going to be
No,
a
it's
very
speech
sad
recognition.
robot,
Where's
aren't
my
you?
mother? I don't know what she looks like, though. She might be large.
Or small, like a nurturing bagel. Are you looking for your bagel mother too?
No, definitely not.
It's a weird robot,
Dad either.
but I like it.
Weird toy.
So what are you looking for?
Now go back to being a snowman or a whatever you are.
Oh my gosh, what am I?
You're making the little robot have an existential crisis.
North St. Paul kids.
Ooh,
probably
that
did
door
this.
has the
That door is
logo.
impossible to open.
The only
Of the
way
show.
out is through hypothermia.
How does this door work? Are you like a real robot? Are there other people on here? Is this what trains are like?
Yes.
Yes to what? Which?
Everything.
What's in the next train car?
It'll probably be disappointing.
Wow! Oh. Well,
Called it.
I wonder what this room's for.
Uh-oh.
Back to being impressed.
Are you building a coffin?
It's a character from my game.
My
I call it
gosh.
Good guys popping bad.
This little
It's the best game
robot.
I've ever made.
How many games have you made?
One.
You're joking.
Ah, there's our numbering system. So are you in train car 115?
1-1. Do you know what Wisconsin looks like?
So... Oh, that is not good.
Oh, what happened to that guy?
You're in kind of a bad place right now.
Oh, this little robot.
It's a wacky getting chased song.
I made it up.
Oh, you're gonna have to create a little cage for that thing. Oh, that's... Oh, this is not good. Oh, it's taking your whole essence. Oh, I was seeing her de-age a little bit.
I'm getting off this train.
Okay, so that was our first episode. They're only 11-minute episodes, which I kind of like that again. I haven't had a show in quite a while that was, 11-minute intervals since Steven Universe. And with this show, in the middle of watching it, I kind of stopped for a second and thought, well, I didn't stop, but in my brain, I kind of stopped for a second. I was thinking, I wonder if this is going to be like Over the Garden Wall, and we only get the one season of it. Granted, Over the Garden Wall only had 8 episodes. But did it have 8 or 10? I think it had 10. For some reason, I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe it was 10, though. So, I wonder if that's what we're going to get with this, because I haven't been keeping up with news or anything of this. The only thing I've been keeping up with as much as I could is when it's coming out, and if there's a trailer or something like that. So, yeah, First thing that strikes out to me, of course, is the simple fact that her parents obviously just got divorced, and obviously this is a stressful time for her, and, it's kind of bringing her, kind of making her a little bit on edge to talk about it, and that's understandable. She's got a lot of stress on her with the divorce and all that stuff, but at the same time, of course, parents, they've got, stress as well with, having that divorce. I mean, obviously, if they're divorced, they're not in love with one another anymore like they used to be, which means it's enough stress just to even be able to talk on the phone. And I can definitely tell you, as one of the parents of a mixed family, it is stressful dealing with another parent. Granted, I'm the step parent. I'm the one who married my wife, but I still have to deal with her ex-husband, and he has to deal with her, and it's mind-numbingly difficult, especially for me, at least my perspective of the divorce. And I don't even know how I got on divorce for so long, so I'm gonna shut up on that. But yeah, the parents have their side as well, so there's already a bunch of tension there with the divorce. She was going to probably be using this, Game Design Expo as a way of escape and trying to get away from it all and just kind of be able to relax for a change and just not think about nothing else but designing games and just doing that. She just wanted a break from the constant, oh, my mom and dad aren't together no more. I wish they were, this and that. Because she did still have that picture of her mom and dad and her on the bedside. I don't even know how long they've been divorced, because her friend was sitting there saying, it's still kind of weird, that they talk to each other, and they're divorced and stuff like that. I don't know how long they've been divorced, so yeah. Then we got the train, we got our little robot. Honestly, I'm waiting for the corgi. I like the little robot personally myself. The robot seems to have two different characters within itself. It's got like split personalities. In one, it's kind of like very forgetful, it seems like, and then it's also really, for some weird reason, focusing on death a little bit, and that's kind of weird. But I like the robot. The robot is fun and quirky and cool to me. So yeah. If you've seen the pilot episode, then you already know there's a corgi supposed to be in here, some type of dog or something. I'm kind of waiting for him now. I'm wondering about the numbering system on her hand. I don't know if that's the train car she's in or what, but I didn't see it go down. It's still at 115, I believe. So she got through one train car. I didn't see it go down to 114, so I don't know if it's maybe the number of days, maybe it's, the number of hours, maybe it's even number of minutes. I doubt it's number of minutes, because that would only be about 115 minutes, roughly 2 hours, which, it could be a time thing. I don't know. Could be number of cars, it could be anything. Oh, and then on top of that, we had that little tube thing you go in and then suck a person out of one of the train cars, and it disintegrated. We've obviously got some monsters with roach looking things, and then it wasn't really a roach, because whatever the mouth looked like, it was weird and at the same time pretty cool. I like the show. I've been interested in it for a long time, so this definitely gives us something new with Cartoon Network, because we've been doing a lot of Disney lately. So yeah. Speaking of Disney, I'm just going to throw it out there. I know this has zero to do with Infinity Train. Don't watch The Lion King live action. Put that in quotation marks, because technically CGI, blah, blah, blah. Don't go watch it. It sucked. So, yeah. Okay, so like I say in almost every video, the location that we're in tonight, I have no idea about the noise. I've got a feeling we're going to have a little bit of noise, but that's okay, because I'm a truck driver. We persevere through it anyway. It's all part of the job. Sometimes there's a noisier location than others. Hopefully when I get home this weekend, I know when I went on the road and do my normal Monday thing, the microphone came in that Monday. So hopefully I'll be able to have a microphone right here from here on out when I'm on the road, and maybe that'll help with alleviating some of the background noise while I'm in the truck, and even when I'm home, because I've noticed that I've had an echo at the house lately. I'm thinking of putting some foaming up and stuff like that as well. So yeah, it is what it is. Over here on the whiteboard though, yes, I still have this up. This is the first time y'all are seeing it, but it's going to be in multiple videos. When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. Believe in the fireflies. From The Last of Us. That was suggested in the comments, so I'll put it up here. So if y'all have any suggestions, by all means, I will screenshot it and try to save it for later. And if it fits on the board, then I will put it on there. I can't do like 3 or 4 sentences on the board, but if it fits, I'll try to put it on there. So yeah, other than that though, Infinity Train Episode 2, this is going to end up being a mini-series, just like Over the Garden Wall was. And yes, this is Over the Garden Wall, Hollow Town. I am very much looking forward to reading this. I have no idea what exactly is in it. I've still been working on Avengers, and I brought this on the road with me just in case I got done with reading the Avengers graphic novel that they put together. So hopefully I can finish the Avengers graphic novel tonight, and then I could also start on that. So yeah, other than that, Infinity Train Episode 2. I've been looking forward to this episode all day. I thought about actually stopping at a rest area and taking 20 minutes just to watch it, but I have a feeling that would have put me even further behind, because when I got out the shower today, I was like, oh goodness gracious, it's already that time. And I jumped in the truck and I just had to keep going because I didn't have much time that I could waste. So unfortunately right now it is like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So I got I probably got about 30 minutes of daylight left. So we're using the natural light coming in through the windshield, and well, this ain't natural lights, but you know what it is. It's just lights. So I don't have that big old bright light beaming down on me because it ain't dark outside. So before it gets dark though, maybe I should go ahead, put these headphones on, and just watch Infinity Train Episode 2. I believe the title was called The Beach Car. First episode was the Grid Car. This episode, I believe, is the Beach Car. So, headphones are on. 3, 2, 1, and play. This don't look like no beach.
46 down, 7 letters. 1-1. How long have you been doing
1-1.
I've been helping since the start.
I think it's a pretty powerful message.
Oh, I love 1-1. I've got to go back and see that. If I remember, I'm going to screenshot that
right
and
now,
put it
I
up
gotta take care
above.
of this. So you stay here and no more writing, okay?
Pinball.
Side of...
There's the gutter.
Uh-oh, multi-ball.
I almost found my mum that time, and you got the 11th highest score in pinball.
We're still on 115.
It was 115 before.
Hey, it's 114 now.
Did I do something wrong? Did I lose a point? Am I being timed?
I've seen that happen.
Someone
before.
said
When it reaches
in the
0,
comments
you're
that that
gone.
could be her seat
I
number,
was talking.
but with it
That's
changing,
Somebody told me this number was gonna change.
then
Nobody
that means
said
it can't be a
anything.
seat number.
Die on this stupid train because there isn't a stupid rule book.
You rule in my book, Miss Tulip.
Aw,
I don't
well
have
that
time
was
for this.
sweet. Come on, Tulip. Okay, so here's the beach car.
Yes. Why, you could have a whole sales team selling these donut holders, with pioneers like us right at the top.
Yeah, like a pyramid scheme.
I was about to say the
As a
same
pyramid
thing
scheme,
about a pyramid
as a pyramid
scheme.
Team. You don't even
Hey,
know
you're a nice little
the
tricky
only
cat.
donut holder
Not a
certified by
pyramid
my
scheme,
close
but a
personal
pyramid team.
Acquaintance, the conductor.
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 Hey.
What makes you think the digits below your digits are counting down to your death?
1-1 told me.
Mum check.
Oh, that look.
Much too furry, or not furry enough.
Mother check. C'est intéressant.
Yeah, he's looking for his mom, but my number.
We'll get there. Patience. I've always been more interested in the peculiar and unique. You know, I could take the little white ball off your hands. In exchange, I will speak to the conductor.
I didn't
about
feel
giving
like I
you
could
to-
trust the
What
cat.
is it again? Wisconsin.
1-1? You want to take 1-1 with you?
Miss Tulip, we made so many donuts.
Oh,
Do you really need him, or do you want to get off this train?
Is your name Tulip because you have a bulbous head?
what? No, it was when I was born. There were complications.
Like horseradish?
No, I don't know. I didn't name me.
Look, Miss Tulip, it's you.
That's a daisy. I may not know what anything does, but there is a gear thing here
That isn't there,
in
yeah.
there. Do you know where we can get a replacement?
Oh, well, that was interesting. Huh.
Welcome to the market. Soak up. Oh, very cute.
I think she's cute too.
How?
Too late. Now that I've seen it, it's the only thing I want.
Oh, the price we pay for the things we desire most.
I got a feeling you're about to hurt 1-1's feelings quite a bit.
Ugh, fine. Just take it.
Aww.
My mechanical heart breaks again. I hope the warranty's still good.
I can't take you with me, but you'll be with the cat now, and she seems nice.
If it helps you on your journey, I understand.
Wait a second.
Whoa.
I've got vision, my good man, and that vision needs a team. Well, I've never been part of a team.
You can
Sounds
turn
easy
into...
and profitable.
What?
When I
What?
started Team Randall 38 minutes ago, the mission statement was always be there for each other.
It's more complicated than that.
Is it? Oh, great job asking the hard questions.
Oh,
Randall.
all
Thanks,
four of them are
Randall.
named
You and I
Randall.
will bring in the sales numbers I want, but you've got heart, and I feel like you care about me.
I didn't not care. That cat.
Pop it
Oh,
in my body.
gosh.
It's not as weird as it sounds.
That is as weird as it sounds.
Turn here real quick.
Okay.
Randall slipping the cracks.
Really?
You know, you really.
Oh my goodness, this show is so freaking inventive. Oh my gosh.
Miss Tulip,
You look like a smart cat. This donut. I'm so sorry I gave you to the cat. I was just scared I would never get off the train, and you made me think I was gonna die. I'm sorry.
it's okay, Miss Tulip. I knew you'd bounce back, just like when your parents hatched you.
Okay. I guess that's the end. Okay. Because that's all I got. So, yeah, it was 11 minutes. So, yeah, it's all it was. Wow. This show, 2 episodes in, and it is incredibly inventive. The way they were really working, you know, Randall there, and how he could just separate into multiple different ones, and wow. I did not expect when he was dripping in to be little little Groots type things, and be little miniature versions of himself. I did not expect that. I'm wondering how significant that I'm sorry was at the end to 1-1. I don't know if that was like character development or not, because we've only had 2 episodes with Tulip right now, so I don't know. And as I'm saying this right now, y'all have probably either watched it or are watching episodes 3 and 4, so yeah. Other than that, yeah, this was a good episode. I mean, obviously we made an enemy with the cat. We've got 1-1. 1-1 seems pretty significant for some reason. I don't know why he's so significant, because obviously the cat wants it. The cat understands that, you know, maybe this is all a game. Oh, new theory. Maybe this is all a game to see who can get 1-1 to the conductor first. Hence the reason why the cat was trying to get 1-1 over to the conductor so much, and, you know, trying so hard to get there. I don't know, maybe if she got the, 1-1 to the conductor, if that would have ended up making it where she could send Tulip home, or I don't know exactly what's what, but it feels like that 1-1 is very key to everything, considering how much that cat is wanting 1-1. I definitely don't like the cat. The cat is very untrustworthy. I can't get the word trustworthy. The cat is very untrustworthy for obvious reasons. I just, wow. So yeah, that was the beach car. We found a cat that is not to be trusted. I'm wondering if that marketplace is going to come in handy again, because that was pretty cool. I didn't expect that. It was pretty inventive. I can't get words out of my mouth. So since I can't get words out of my mouth, y'all know where I'm going from here. It's starting to get a little darker outside anyway, getting a little noisier in the background, so I'm going to shut up for now. Okay, no, there is no quote on the board tonight, mainly because I wanted to stop and just jump right into episode 3 and episode 4 tonight. Yes, these are going to be filmed as 2 separate videos and 2 separate reactions, but, you know, that's mainly because this show is a 10-episode miniseries, and I want it to flow correctly. So, yes, you are going to see me wearing the same clothes and the same setup and the same everything. Awkward jump cut there. I just realized I must have sat down the wrong way or something, because my lights ended up turning off on me. So, yeah, here we are again. Yes, I am going to be filming these separately and all that good stuff, because like I already said. So, yes. I seem to be having a problem, though, with, I keep comparing this to Over the Garden Wall. I need to get out of that mind frame, because I gotta realize this is going to be nothing like Over the Garden Wall. Over the Garden Wall was its own thing with its own creators and all that good stuff, and this is its own thing with Tulip and it being its own story. So I've got to get out of that mind frame that this is a mini-series, so it's like Over the Garden Wall. It's nowhere nothing like Over the Garden Wall. So yeah, other than that, last episode, Tulip met a little mischievous cat, I guess you could say. There was one comment that kind of compared him to Rumpelstiltskin, and that was a really good comparison, because you don't know if you can trust him, but at the same time, you feel like you can for some reason. So yeah, there's a couple theories out there. One of them I'm liking is that these numbers on her hand are kind of tied, or at least this was one of the comments in the last video, that these numbers are tied to her emotions, and every time she feels something for her family, that the number goes down. So I'll be on the lookout for that. And they say the conductor might be having an extraordinarily high number. So that's going to be interesting to watch pan out, whether or not it's true or not, as if the conductor is the, you know, longest person to be on the train, and that's why he has the highest number, and he's the conductor, or she. But yeah, that's an interesting theory. I like that one as well. I've got a theory that her dad's going to be the conductor, but that's just something that's wild thought in my head. I feel like the conductor is kind of like a Wizard of Oz type character, kind of pulling some strings here and there, and just kind of, you know, I ain't kind of got it all in my head, because I know it's going to change as I'm watching this. So you know what, I'm going to shut up, because it's probably been like 3-4 minutes already. So yeah, I'm going to shut up, put these headphones on, and we're going to watch episode 3. I believe this is the Corgi car, and if I remember correctly, the Corgi was in like the pilot, and I watched that pilot a long time ago. So yeah, we're going to watch this episode. I have a feeling we're going to meet our Corgi, and it's going to be a good time. 3, 2, 1, and play. Oh, the Infinity Train music has such a Stranger Things vibe.
Still 109.
Okay.
It's been a week. Why won't
music.
You change?
It's floating.
Are we stopping to talk to our hands now? Hello, hands.
Oh, 1-1.
Hands.
Ugh, that cat wasted time I could have used getting off the train.
Okay, that's a lot of ducks. That's right, you push your way through that duck car.
Can you help me find my normal eyes?
Oh, goodness. You know what? Your eyes are just as normal as the rest of them. Uh-oh. Woo!
Got the time?
Oh!
You're telling me I'm dead.
I can see that. Hey, it's a corgi. I forgot there was more corgis.
Furry ducks.
Help me find the exit.
Furry ducks.
Salutations, two-legged stranger and loud-balled creature. We just get very excited when someone new comes through the door.
Food dispensers.
Somebody new comes through the door. There's more than just
You guys are doing
her.
well for yourselves.
Obviously, there's more than just her, because we had in the first episode that thing suck somebody out, pretty much kill him. So there's more.
Strong and 399 cute. Just don't tell that to ugly Irwin.
Hey, he ain't ugly.
The sun's gonna burn out one day. Enjoy this while you can.
Oh,
No more sunbeams.
1-1.
Admittedly fun dog stuff. It's exit.
That must have been sad one, and not glad one.
And through the twisting woods of mystery.
1-1. Be careful. Ugh.
Looks like I'll have to start writing his obituary.
Awfully morbid little thing.
I know, right?
Ah, what is it, 1-1?
It's gone. I'm excited. Ah!
Let us be honest.
Oh my goodness, I love this show.
Didn't you want to go outside?
Yes.
Outside?
No.
Outside?
Well,
Outside?
maybe.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
I want to go outside. Long ago, that was the dog department of water and
Gosh.
Now it's... I must warn you, however, we corgis are a proud people, and we hate being picked up.
Why would you need to warn me about that?
Oh gosh. Oh.
Wait.
Wait. It's just a spider.
It's a little spider.
Oh.
Spider web.
We're grossed out. Right, Miss Tulip?
We've just...
Oh my goodness.
I thought victory would taste less musty.
Okay.
I also thought the water level would...
Yeah.
That took me a moment to grasp what the heck he was even doing until he started chowing down on that spider.
No water.
You helped me, Tulip.
Thanks, Atticus.
Now, I'm not just laying on my back for nothing.
Oh goodness.
Wait. How could a spider cause that problem with the water?
It's the real monster.
Oh. Really? This is interesting.
How do I unlock it?
First, you put your paw on the handle.
Okay.
Then you turn it.
All right. That's how all doors open.
My people have been working on this technology for decades.
Let's just talk to it.
Whoa! Okay, so this is that thing we saw at the beginning, huh? Oh goodness. Return to your seat.
Somebody needs to spend more time in the monster dance car.
Wait, is it scared of dancing?
You're okay. I'll just keep your obituary on file then.
Okay.
Also, you give stellar belly rubs.
It would be an honor to be joined by such royalty.
Yes.
Then come on.
No.
We're not doing this for every door.
You want to go, sir?
Yes.
1-1 will do it. Oh goodness. Okay. You know, this was a fun episode. So, yeah. Okay, so for some reason it's slipping my mind what his name is, but the corgi here, the corgi king, or whatever you want to call him, I don't know why, but it's slipping my mind who he is. So I can't remember. Jeez, whatever. So I was actually going back over the first episode, and it's actually interesting. Her friend said something about, and you're going to be leaving me in my time of need, which I'm kind of wondering what her friend's time of need is. I was about to say time of need. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what her friend's time of need would be, and I don't know if that's any correlation to everything or what, but, you know, I'm just throwing that out there. As far as this little masked looking thing with the flames coming out its eyes and stuff like that, I find it interesting that it's telling her, please go back to your seat. And I'm trying to figure out whether or not her hand could mean numerous different things. It's as if she got over an obstacle that she didn't think she can get over and the number went down, or if the number went down because her seat changed and now she has to go find that seat number. We're still in triple digits right now. We started at 115, I believe, and now we're down to 109, I think. We're not in double digits yet. Maybe I didn't look at it, the number right. I think we started this episode at 109 and then we went down. I don't think we're in double digits yet, though. I'm wondering, I just wanted to get to number 1. I'm already wanting to get to the end of this series because I want to know how everything pans out. This is one of those series that, honestly, it could be watched in one sitting yearly. I know I keep saying I don't want to compare it to Over the Garden Wall, but it looks like it's going to be one of those series that you could sit down, you know, each episode's like 10, 11 minutes a piece, which would make it about 66 minutes total time if you combined all 10 chapters together. So this would be another good one from Cartoon Network, and I believe this is something Cartoon Network should do on a regular basis, is create these little mini-series of what people want to see and just give a show a shot and do this on a yearly basis. Like, find something on YouTube or some other site or anything and just say, hey, we're going to work with you. We're going to give you 10 episodes to produce, you know, a mini series, and this is your shot. And just do that once a year as a yearly event. But, you know, I know it takes time to, you know, animate and edit and all that stuff. And this took 2 years just to get 10 episodes of this show. So, granted, yes, I didn't start paying attention to this show until I knew 100% sure that it was coming out. But once I knew 100% sure, I started paying attention. I started getting excited. And we're just getting it bombarded at us. So, yeah. That's pretty much what I got after this episode. So, yeah. Last episode, we were introduced to the Corgis. Or at least introduced to the episode that's kind of like the pilot with a few added details. Because we already met the Corgis in the pilot episode. So, yeah. That was fun. I liked that episode. It was fun. It was funny. It was... 1-1 was on point in that one, just like every other episode. I'm also at a location that's going to be either or. Hopefully, whenever I grab the microphone from the house, I won't have to worry about noise as much, because I'll have it right here with me, as opposed to, you know, the microphone that I've got kind of rigged up over there now. It's a very, 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 very cheap setup, but technically I do got a microphone. So, before I start sweating too much, because it is pretty hot in here, it is pretty hot outside, actually, which is making it hotter in here, I'm going to shut up and quit running my mouth, because normally that's when I get really hot. I don't leave the truck running. For anybody who's new around here, I don't leave this semi-truck running whenever I'm doing reactions, because all that added noise, y'all don't need that. So, yeah. So, instead of me running my mouth and getting all hyper and stuff, I'm going to chill out a little bit, start watching this episode, and we're just going to have a good time. I can't remember the title to this one. I think it was the Crystal Car. I'm not entirely sure. So, I don't know what that means. So, let's see what we're in store for. 3, 2, 1, and play. Okay, awkward jump cut. I accidentally had episode 3 up instead of episode 4. So, 3, 2, 1, and play. There we go. There's that Stranger Things vibe. Well, this is interesting. She got a little moped.
The door unlocked a few minutes ago.
Oh. That is
we'll miss you, Nancy.
weird.
The restaurant will be a big success. You've come a long way in your pasta making. And we fought someone, the mean grandmother stealing coins from the fountain, but there was no change.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Look at the logic tree I've drawn.
See, this is where the comic book that they're probably going to end up doing, like Over the Garden Wall, is going to come into play. Oh, really? Oh, everything is crystals. Not cool. And don't think I didn't notice that dog barking at that squirrel.
Not like a secret passageway.
Hey, he's a nice one.
Hi. Do you know how we can get to the door up there? Oh, great.
Okay. Could you just, like, stand on top of him and just go in it?
He can't speak, just like Atticus.
Huh?
Oh, man. This
Wait,
is gonna take
what?
a while.
Eat some air.
Eating air makes me burpy.
I don't think you can breathe.
You never take my psychosomatic conditions seriously.
Oh,
I take you serious, 1-1. Told y'all it might be loud, or maybe I didn't tell y'all. I don't know.
Important. My people have a song about a folk hero of ours, the Ballad of Mustard and Stinktail.
I just know that our souls
Okay.
twine as one.
So Tulip is not a singer, obviously. She's pretty monotone.
But that song is super emotional. It's
This little crystal fella is pretty thick. Goodness gracious.
My world has a billion songs. I'll find one that works. Get ready, car, because I'm about to blow your heart's mind. I hope you choke.
This provides the perfect opportunity to tell you the Ballad of Mustard and Stinktail. Best friends to the end.
To the end of what?
Well, their lives.
Nice.
Guys, I'm done. Man, that story is really, really long.
Mustard's story cannot be abridged.
Grump all you want, but this is gonna work. My heart, me singing, not your heart, not you singing. That doesn't make sense.
Whoa, we're about to get a song?
I can't believe this is happening.
It's the music of your heart.
But it
What?
isn't emotional at all. It's just some song my family used to sing on road trips. It's about...
Come on now, you gotta sing it.
Don't listen to him, just sing.
Wave your hands in the air like you don't care. Glide by the people as they stop to look and stare. Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance quick.
Okay, what's happening in this last few minutes? Oh, that's a really big rock monster looking thing that isn't a monster. That's how the set of stairs appears. Oh my goodness, I thought it was going to come out of the mountain. So surprising. Wow. Uh-oh. 89. Okay. Okay, wow. Cool. So she had, feelings about her past, and she's working through her feelings. So she was able to reminisce about her family on road trips and stuff like that. So that goes back to the theory that someone said in episode 2 about how maybe the number is connected to her emotions and when she's thinking about family and people like that. So, But then again, with episode 3 and the Corgi car, it wasn't necessarily about family there. They defeated the little, spider-looking thing with all the machinery and the wires and stuff like that. I don't know what all this means, but one thing I did, catch throughout this episode was in the crystal car, and I don't know what that noise was. Oh well. I think my phone might be dinging. Yeah, but one thing I did catch was in the background. I doubt y'all could hear it, but if you go back and watch the episode by itself, you'll hear slight wind that you don't hear in any other episode so far. It's as if, they think that there's only this wind within this crystal environment. And that's another thing that I've been liking about this series is they catch the backgrounds quite a bit. Such as, in the first one, it was all about introducing us to, Tulip and all that stuff. And yeah, we had, throughout the whole episode, it was like a Stranger Things vibe with the music. And then in the second episode, we had the beach car, which had plenty of waves in the background and stuff like that. And then whenever we get to some other cars, it sounded like we had a little bit of electronics going on. So then here in the third episode, it was kind of a little windy-ish with the Corgi car, because we were sitting there in the Corgi city of Corgonia or something like that, and they had waves in the background, they had birds, they had the trees swaying in the background, all sorts of stuff. But you got to really listen for some of it. And then in this one, we had the slight, if you were standing in an area full of nothing but crystals and everything was made of crystal, and then if you would like to kind of knock on one of those crystals, it would probably sound like, slight wind type thing going on. So I'm thinking that's what they were thinking. So yeah, the music and the background noise and all sorts of stuff, it all adds up in this series. I am loving it. 1-1, like most people, he's going to end up being a favorite character of mine. I'm loving, why do I keep forgetting his name at the end of the episodes? Wow. The Corgi. King Corgi. That's what I might end up calling him. He's pretty fun for the most part. It's going to be interesting to see how his character develops too. Is he going to actually be a good guy, or is he going to end up being like a villain at the end or something like that? And then we'll get the surprise that the cat was true to its word and it was going to help her. And this show is really kind of twisting on some stuff in my head. Like, I had no idea that big giant rock, crystal monster was going to come out of nowhere, bringing the stairs. I thought the stairs were going to come out of the crystal cave. But I might have to go back and check that out, actually. Did the stairs actually, were they made of rock, or what were they made of? Honestly, I'm back at that part now, and I'm not sure what the stairs were made of. Maybe they were made of crystal, maybe they were made of rock. I'm not 100% sure on that one. So, let's find out. Nope. Nope, they were crystal. Never mind. Okay, so I just wasted a little bit of time figuring that out. I thought at first the stairs were made of rock when they were actually made of crystal. It's a good series. It's not Over the Garden Wall. I've got to get my mind away from thinking, hey, this is like Over the Garden Wall, blah, blah, blah. Over the Garden Wall was its own thing, and this is its own thing. Like I said at the end of episode 3, I like to see Cartoon Network do this on a yearly basis, so here's hoping. Okay, folks, so I have no idea of anything to do with this microphone. I've got it sitting right here in front of me, and I don't know how much background noise it's going to catch. I got the AC going outside. This chair's a little squeaky. I don't know how much it's going to catch, so I'm kind of got to figure out how to adjust the gain still. and it's just a lot of stuff, so this is the first time I'm technically using it. Granted, this is not going to be the first upload that I'm using it on, but this is the first time that I am using this mic to try to record with. So this is going to be a learning process, so I am going to apologize right now for anything and everything with audio. So with that said, Infinity Train episode 5. Yes, I took a small break because I don't like it when these shows do so much in so little time, because it's so hard, you know, for reactors to keep up with it, especially one like me who doesn't know how to slow down sometimes. I don't know what it is about it. I feel like I need to just keep going, because whenever I do something, I go all out. And usually I get burnt out, but I learned my lesson from the last time. Don't do it until you burn out. So, yeah, we are here. We're going... I don't know where that diatribe came from with talking about burnout, but yeah, don't worry. This channel will not get deleted unless YouTube deletes it. And I am not having zero trouble with YouTube on this channel, so no worries there. Now, I do know some people have been having their Infinity Train, you know, episodes blocked that they're reacting to. I don't know, maybe, I don't know what kind of advice I can give other than maybe, you know, talk about a little bit of stuff before you react, and then after you're done reacting, talk for another 2, 3, 4 minutes to give kind of a review of what you watched. So, I don't know if that would help or what. But so far through 4 episodes, I haven't had none of them blocked or copyright claimed or nothing. So, if that helps, you're welcome. If not, you know, I guess, you know, I do edit these things down for fair use. So maybe that helps, but I know there's a lot of people that edit theirs down as well. So, I don't know. So, yeah, episode 5, 6, 7, and 8. I am watching these back to back to back, and episode 7 and 8, I'm actually going to watch those together because that's how I downloaded it. So, without any more, you know, whatever. And the good thing is they're talking in the background out in the living room. So, if this mic catches it, then I know to cut that gain down some. So, these earbuds are going in because if I keep talking, I am going to ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble. So, 3, 2, 1, and play. Whoa, wait a second. So they took one train and put it there instead?
So cars on the train can just move around?
I like it. Feels wild and unpredictable.
Well, of course you would like it, one.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Me? Why, you're the ones who oafishly stumbled into my humble abode.
Oafishly stumbled?
Your mom's a little quiet.
The
I apologize.
trains made it the next car.
Yeah, well, it's really dusty and boring to me, so we're...
Huh.
Goodbye, former kidnapper.
I miss you already, and it's emotionally confusing.
Wait!
Oh my goodness, I love 1-1.
That brought us together?
Nope, I don't trust you.
Ooh, every passenger has one.
Every passenger?
You're not special.
Yes, and every
Huh.
one of them has a little number from a little tape.
Have kids nowadays even seen static like that on the television to know what it is?
Oh, no. Are you okay, honey?
Okay, so we're going and looking at her memories.
Like you don't care.
What's going on? Whoa, Dog World?
They look so beautiful in their natural state.
A pyramid.
Just like a kid.
This day was so much fun. I'm home. What was that?
Great news, bud.
You got a full scholarship to Vassar, the school for smart people too creative for their own good. Celebrate with double onion ice cream cake.
Double onion ice cream cake? Whoa. What's happening? Oh, it's this woman thingy robot thing again.
Get it off, get it off, get it off!
That's why they closed off-world.
Mom, Dad, can we...
Oh, I just caught that.
See, I told you she needed glasses, Andy.
Well, maybe you should have taken her to the optometrist.
Wait a second. These are the real memories now. Well, with the exception of that TV. There we go.
He's woke for the spokes.
It isn't a sham. I am.
Dad was there. We're getting divorced.
Oh, that can't be how it happened. Whoa! No, that is not how it happened, obviously.
This isn't what happened either.
But things are going to be changing soon.
Changing? Is this like a puberty thing? Cause if so, I'm fine. Let's just go get Chinese food.
Yeah.
Sit.
Andy. What? You might have noticed.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
You're not.
Are you getting divorced?
No.
Well, right now we're just separating. I remember how scared I was.
Tulip, I'm so sorry.
How mad I was. How alone I felt. Things change, but our love for you won't. We just want you to understand.
I understand.
What I'm noticing, though, is her dad is still wearing his wedding band, and her mom isn't.
That's definitely what happened.
Perhaps you want to sit down again. Give it a closer look.
I saw everything I needed to see.
Let's not be hasty, my petulant perennial. What about your number?
I don't care.
Ah! The number was changing.
The train must think you're doing well.
Oh, wow. So it's a good thing my number's going down? I'm growing as a person?
Wait, that's the theory that I had.
Inanimate object likes me. No more numbers. No more mystery.
We don't like you.
Oh, goodness, 1-1. Whoa!
Where is the passenger?
She isn't exactly here at present, and she may have taken the ball with her. The tape! It should have...
1-1 is important, like I said at the beginning.
Not fail again.
No, my things!
Okay. Well then, I have... Well, at least one of my theories might have been right. I'm not entirely 100% sure about that. My biggest theory was that the numbers on her hand were, you know, tied to her emotions and her growing as a person. And they went down each time she grew as a person. So, yeah, I don't know, at least that's partially confirmed. It's not 100%. But at least now I know it's tied to something. And I'm wondering if all this is simply her coping with her parents' divorce. And that, I believe, is what this series is ultimately about. Is, you know, a kid who's doesn't know how to handle what's going on. And obviously, she gave herself false memories about, you know, her mom and dad and how things, you know, were between them at the end and through her life and stuff like that. And then, you know, she's starting to cope with the idea that, you know, these are the real memories. This is her starting to cope with that and understanding that, you know what, my parents are divorced. So, yeah. I don't know really where to take this, because for children who have had parents who are divorced, I honestly have no idea how to feel about that stuff. And I don't know what to say to make it better. I'm pretty sure with the direction this show is going that, you know, it will help some kids. But, yeah, all I am is a guy who came into a divorced family and in trying to do what I can to help the kids that are here. So, but from Tulip's perspective, she did say that she was afraid I don't know exactly what she meant by afraid, but I know the people who are here and watching this series, they do know what she means by being afraid. So, I really don't know how to end this. Granted, yes, we did have, I think the cat's actually pretty decent. If if it wasn't for, I don't know what to call that monster thingy. It just clicked in my head that that's the conductor. All the wires and stuff like that. That's the conductor. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna call it the conductor either way. So the cat and the conductor are trying to work together, and I think the cat's ultimately good. And like I said, I don't know where they're going with it. Since my mind is jumbled a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna stop watching this for now. And if you made it this far, and I tell you what, if your parents are going through a divorce, or you also go through a divorce as the child as well, because children get overlooked a lot. If that is you and you relate to Tulip, by all means, jump down in the comment section. Or if you've had parents that got divorced, jump in the comment section and vent however you need to vent. And you know what? Talk whichever way you need to talk. Just get all your emotions out if you need to. I know there's lots of jokes about safe places and stuff like that, and in the media, and a lot of conservatives make jokes about SJWs and safe spaces, but this is a safe space to do that. If you need to get something out and off your chest, jump in the comment section. Let it all out. I will be there. I will read it. Somebody will know what you're going through. And I might not know how to respond, but I can definitely heart it and like it, just to make sure you know that somebody knows what you're going through. Yeah, that's a weird way to end it, but yeah. Go ahead, leave your comments down below, and I'm going to go ahead and watch episode 6 now. Same shirt, same setup, same everything. Hopefully, I'm going to actually play with the gain a little bit on this and kind of cut it down a little bit to see if that helps. I don't know. Okay, folks, so yes, this is the second recording with this new microphone. Hopefully I get things figured out fairly quickly, just in time for me to jump back into the truck and have to learn a whole new setup in there, because the audio and the ambiance and all that stuff is completely different in the truck. So yes, I am still trying to figure out. I haven't even listened to any of the audio for this microphone when I'm actually recording. So I don't know about background noise. I don't know about the AC in the background, because I got the AC running back there. We got TV going out there. So hopefully, with all these things going on, it'll give me a clear understanding of what can happen with this audio. So if the audio is screwed up, like always, sorry. But yes, we are about to watch Infinity Train episode 6, and we literally just got done with an episode that really delved in with divorce and a child's emotions and stuff like that. Because when it comes to divorce, I hate to say it, the kids, I feel like, get used quite a bit when it comes to divorce, because it feels like the parents don't pay attention to the kids nearly as much as they should, and then they end up becoming tools in the process, as well as a way to get back at one another during the divorce proceedings. And I know that's not how it is for everyone and stuff like that, but I'm hoping the show shows what it's like for divorce with either a young kid or a teenager. So yeah, we got Tulip. She's, in the last episode, coming to grips with this divorce and just trying to handle the real memories of what was happening with her parents there at the end. So yeah, what she ended up doing, she created false memories and showed she remembers all the good times in her head, but blocked out all the bad times. And that's something that kids will do. So, yeah. I don't know how to talk about divorce because I can't personally say I've handled, I've had, to deal with stuff like that. I am a step-parent, yes. I do understand divorce, but I'm not, a child that's had to go through it or none of that. Granted, yes, I've had a terrible childhood, and I feel like I would be much better mentally off if my mom would have left my dad. But, yeah. And I don't think he'll ever watch this anyway, so I don't have to worry about ever talking about my relationship with my dad. And if he does watch this, hopefully he will contact me. Granted, yes, we do talk to each other. Just to give y'all an understanding, we do talk to each other, but that relationship is pretty strained in my opinion. So, instead of talking about serious subject matter, I'm going to go ahead, sit back in this squeaky chair here. We're going to watch episode 6 and just see what happens on the next episode. I don't even know the names of these, cars / episodes, because in a sense, you can call each episode a car. So, yeah. Granted, yes, I will know the name of the car whenever I do the, upload it and put the title up and stuff like that. But, hey, it is what it is. Let me shut up. 3, 2, 1, and play.
I think it's safe to say we took care of that spa car. Sorry we had to bail on that salt scrub, but if we want to get anywhere, we can.
Oh, goodness.
I'll never get my youthful glow back.
Oh, my goodness. Everything that 1-1 says is pure gold.
Definition of relaxation. They didn't even give us kerchiefs when we were finished.
You gotta be clean, clean, clean.
I'm still wondering why 1-1 is so important.
But when the clean is clean.
Whoa!
Okay, gravity's a little different there.
Gravity car?
My goodness. I've always suspected stairs can't be trusted.
1-1, you okay?
Oh, I broke it.
What are you...
What are you talking about, 1-1?
But did they send ambassadors or warriors?
Our all-natural jam pond is both delicious and great for traveling quickly.
Intriguing.
1-1, stop being a fussy baby.
Look at that house. There's no wall at all.
So?
These houses are supposed to have walls. Anyone could just walk in.
Oh my gosh, I can see their saucepans.
We've ridden a French toast ferry boat across...
I don't know what's so bad about that.
This is relatively normal.
But those weren't...
Okay.
Go!
Actually,
okay, so I'm going to take a wild guess and say that 1-1 is obviously a builder type bot that has to finish the unfinished.
A lot of time in that spa car.
Okay.
Hey, no, don't do that.
Why? I just want to know what you're thinking.
No, stop it. Fine. Huh?
Oh.
Do not remove the orbs. Got it. I will write that down with less jammy hands.
Yeah.
We should probably
put that glove back on. Thank you.
Atticus, 1-1.
Huh.
Oh no. Where's 1-1?
1-1 is fixing everything, but for some reason that's destroying everything at the same time. Oh! This is literally intentionally designed this way because the gravity is so different in this car.
They don't need to worry anymore. I'm here to get things back in order.
1-1, you are really scaring me.
I have to help put things in order. It wouldn't be like this if I had just been better.
Look around you. This isn't helping.
It's my fault.
Is that what you think?
No, this is what you think.
I know it.
No, 1-1. It's not your fault the car is this way. There isn't a fault.
Exactly.
It just is. But all this, you trying to make it your responsibility, this is causing real harm. Don't you see?
She is literally talking to herself about her parents.
Hey.
Well, the whole sky's gone. Yeah, it's missing. But there's a different sky behind it? Oh, the whole portfolio's gonna be delayed.
Oh, goodness.
Mess. If I may, the Corginian response team specializes in disaster relief.
Oh, wait, what?
Hello, I'm One.
One.
I know. I'm Tulip.
Do we ever truly know who we are?
But with my best friends by my side, we push onward to our homes
Hmm.
and mothers.
Okay. So at the end there, it seems like 1-1 may have been kind of reprogrammed just slightly. I'm not entirely sure because it kind of glitched out there for a second. We don't know what number train car that Tulip is on. We don't know much of anything now. We do know that she is going through a whirlwind of emotions with this divorce with her parents. And, you know, I'm not opposed to a show like this that deals with divorce in such a heavy-handed way because, I hate saying it, the society that we live in now, it seems like nobody stays together and the children get put by the wayside. So if this helps some children, you know, manage their emotions somehow with divorce and whatnot like that, that's a really good thing. So yes, now she's coming to grips in this episode with the fact that she realizes it isn't her fault. She's not the one that needs to try to fix everything and make things better and stuff like that. She is the one who just needs to be and let things be. So yeah, it's a good message to the kids. It's not your fault that your parents are getting divorced or something like that. So I wish I had more insightful things to say on it, or maybe I could accidentally say something insightful, but the episode itself speaks volumes. So I'm definitely looking forward to episode 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to actually watch both of those. You know, not both of those, but I'm going to watch all 4 of those, and next episode I'm going to watch 7 and 8, and then I'm going to watch 9 and 10. You know, 7 and 8 together, and then 9 and 10 together, because I've got a feeling the way it looks like with where I get these, for some reason it's got episode 9, but it doesn't have episode 10 labeled. So I'm presuming episode 9 and 10 are kind of one continuous story, just kind of halfway, a smidgen divided. I'm not sure. So yeah, I do go blindly into these things. I don't know one thing. So I am wondering where we are on the train car though. I mean, is the number still just a seat number? Is it a car number? I don't know what exactly it is. Are we getting anywhere closer to the front, to the conductor? I've got a feeling that little thing with the mask on is the conductor. I have no idea. And on top of all that, I hope that this microphone is really good. Right now, I've got actually a cover on it. I'm not going to try it right now without the cover and stuff like that because I think it's going to sound a little bit better with the little foam piece on top. And I'm actually probably going to end up looking into getting some sound foam that I can kind of put up, you know, in different places. Like right here, I could put some foaming right here and kind of help dampen the sound a little bit where it isn't so echoey and stuff like that. So other than that, I'm going to let this chair squeak a little. I'm going to get some WD-40 sooner or later and put it on there. So love is a song that never ends. Bambi. I have no idea exactly who said it in Bambi. It's been forever since I've seen it, but it's the first thing I found, so that's what I'm using. And hopefully this microphone does not catch each and every little sound, because I was just having
a truck passed me by right there. It's not a semi-truck, but it was a loud truck nonetheless. And I've also got traffic back there. I have no idea what this mic's going to pick up in this truck, so I've got a lot of playing to do with this microphone. And sometimes it feels like a tin can when I bought this mic. So I kind of wish I would have just spent the extra money, got like a Yeti or something like that, but you know, it is what it is. I got this one. I'm gonna work with it. So yeah. And on the board, if there's a quote y'all want to see, put it in the comment section. I'll screenshot it as long as it's appropriate for the channel, because we are family friendly around here, folks. I'll use it on the board. I can't guarantee when I'll get to putting it up there, but I will put it on the board. So with that said, we are about to watch Infinity Train episode 7 and 8 because, well, I want to watch 2 episodes back to back, and I'm going to stop in between the 2 episodes as long as there's a break, because when I got the episode, they were together anyway, so I was like, you know what, I'll just watch them together. So yeah, I'm watching them together. I'm going to, after episode 7, I'm going to pause it, and then we're going to talk about it for like 2-3 minutes, and then, you know what, we're going to resume and watch episode 8. So right now, we have been really dealing with her and her thoughts and feelings and her coming to terms with her parents' divorce. So that's what I'm presuming. This is a lot to do with the divorce. And fair warning, it's hot outside. It's the middle of the summer here in the southeast of America. So yeah, I'm going to shut up, because when I'm talking is when I get all hyper, and that's when I start, you know, kind of getting a little bit more, you know, y'all know, a little glistening sweat. So with that said, we are not going to talk no more. We're just going to put these on and we're going to start. So let me get all this up like it's supposed to be. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Why are there so many cars where I end up picking stuff out of my hair?
You're telling me.
Huh.
Here, let me help.
Oh, you just wanted to be petted.
Nail file, tweezers, mirror, everything is cool.
Whoa.
Stick to our hairs here.
That's cool.
But with mirrors, it's like a vain person skating rink.
I didn't get the name of the cars on this episode, so I don't know what's going to happen.
That's your reflection.
Oh, you've got to solve something in here, huh?
Puzzle or... Oh man, do you guys remember?
Uh-oh.
No, I don't remember. Whoa!
My memory has been terrible ever since the change.
What change?
My new haircut, didn't you notice?
No.
Really?
My reflection.
1, 2, 3.
Tulip, are you all right?
Yeah, it's just colder. Ready to open the door? 1, 2, 3. To get bamboozled by my own reflection.
Excellent use of bamboozled, old tulip.
I'm not old Tulip.
Former tulip it is.
You can keep calling her Tulip because I'm not her, and I'm not living her life anymore. I don't have to do your stupid coding anymore. I'm gonna explore the world on my own. I'm gonna touch a tree.
Whoa, that's going to create some fan art with her hair down. I'm just saying.
Gasoline, sulfur.
You Tulip Prime?
Yes, I think. Door arrest me. She said I had to switch to open the door.
No need to explain. Slivers will do anything to get what they want. Slivers?
Cracked reflections. They're called slivers. Get it?
We're gonna have to go above to get the skins and the sander.
Good cop, bad cop sort of
Do you
thing.
really need the sander for this? Huh? The Prime unlocked the door.
Wow! She's a little lockpick, ain't she? Goodness gracious.
That's...
This is some kind of weird, creepy stuff here.
Then I'm doing it.
You can't exist without her. That's all it is.
She is literally talking to herself because what's inside her that looks back at her in the mirror wants to come out, but it just can't.
I don't even have a name.
Oh!
Hello, Miss Tulip. We're melting people.
So,
Oh my gosh!
We gotta go.
It is so creepy!
The fire system. The fire system.
Now! You're your own reflection.
Get back here.
Oh, did she get a bit of a haircut too? Huh.
Sorry, everyone.
Okay.
Look! Oh, it's those little pens on chains. I used to get so motion sick when I'd have to reflect in these.
Wow.
Here. Now no one can keep you trapped ever again. Thanks, Tulip. Who cares what the train thinks? Only you control your life.
Hey, there you go.
Good luck, Mirror. Well, good luck to you.
So you faced your own reflection. Where are we at? 3. Wow. 2, 1. Pause. Okay. Yes, we are going to be watching episode 8 right after this. I'm not going to end the video right now, so if you want to miss my rambling, just go ahead and skip about 2 minutes ahead. So, yeah, mainly, I'm going to be honest with y'all, mainly me skipping, and doing this like I used to do for Star vs. the Forces of Evil, between their 2 little mini episode arc thing that they used to do. It's mainly for copyright, because if you separate the 2 episodes like this, then it's a lot easier to get around copyright. And it's all automated copyright junk anyway, so it's not legitimate copyright claims, so, whatever on that, though. But this, wow, literally, she had to look herself in the mirror. This is the episode where she had to look herself in the mirror and literally come to terms with who she is, and she never asked for help. She's ignoring people. She's now come to terms with, you see, I'm trying to find the right words, because between the ages of 12 and 18, honestly, those are the most pivotal years of everyone's life, because it literally determines who you're going to be as a person. And right now, she's looking herself in the mirror, and pretty much she's metaphorically set herself free, and she's allowing herself to be who she is meant to be. And granted, I'm not speaking it in the best terms, but y'all all know what I'm saying. She's really coming into her own, and she's becoming the person that she's going to be as an adult. Like I said, between the ages of 12 to 18, those are the most formative years of everybody's lives, and between those years determines who you're going to be as an adult. I might one of these days, on the little coffee house geekery that me and my wife do. Literally, the premise behind that is you can geek out about anything, even if it's childhood. And I might actually talk about my childhood on there one of these days. And I can tell y'all right now, I've got a lot of stuff in my head that I probably should be getting out. And if y'all ever want to see me cry, that is probably where it's going to happen. So, yeah, she's come to terms with just allowing herself to, letting her reflection shine like it should, and she's setting herself free metaphorically. So,
we're going to hop back into this, and we're going to go ahead and start rewatching. Well, not start rewatching. What am I thinking? My head's right now. We're going to continue watching, and now we are in episode 8. 3, 2, 1, and play. Where are we at now? Obviously, we are in a graph car. Oh, wait, 3. That means this one, one more, and another one. 3 episodes left. Cool beans.
Don't forget to get the ones in the back.
You're not my dentist.
What?
Hello. So with the humidity in that luau.
My goodness, I love 1-1.
My fur and I seem to be having a disagreement.
Oh, your fur is jacked up.
It kind of suits you, but there.
Huh. Take your shoes off. We're getting back into your childhood, ain't we?
No exit in sight.
Miss Tulip, look at all these mums.
I guess we could just stand here, not moving, and give a real hard look. Out here on the floor where we won't be distracted. Again, without moving. Thanks for sticking with me through all this.
King needs to avenge the wrongs committed against his kingdom. I have never questioned our alliance or friendship, the latter of which I value more.
Thanks. You're a good boy.
I'm a good man.
Okay.
Are you 3 the champions?
Okay, we got a stuffed animal. And I'm realizing, by the way, that Atticus kind of represents her friend that we saw in the first episode. So, that's pretty cool.
My cotton is where it's supposed to be.
I wonder if 1-1 represents her mom and dad. You know, kind of like Sad One would represent her dad, and Glad One might represent her mom?
Yeah, adventure.
I don't know. Just wondering.
The final test. The punching bags of pain.
There she goes.
Oh, that's now and yeah.
That is so easy.
Champion rises to the challenge.
Oh, it's back.
We gotta go right now. How do we get out of here?
Oh, but you just got here, and the feast of 1,000 chicken nuggets.
No, this is serious. Where's the exit?
All the way down, left, then right. You'll get to a slide, and the door is just outside.
We need to hide someplace safe, Khaki.
Whoa, you got machine guns for eyes? What the heck?
Tulip, 1-1, it has been an honor. But now is the time for you to save yourselves.
No, Atticus. Stay here.
I didn't leave my kingdom on a crusade, only to cower before my dragon.
I did my job.
Your job is to follow directions, and I am directing you.
Huh. Wait, what? So you're gonna take a machine gun to all of that and kill the cat and 1-1?
All of this is your fault.
Oh, she just got over this. Ooh, Atticus to the rescue. Oh! Oh, what the heck? What is going on? Now we turned Atticus into this little soul-sucking thing?
It's okay to cry.
Yeah. This is the first time she's cried this whole series. Oh my goodness. Wow. So we have no Atticus no more. When Atticus said that he values the friendship over the journey and all that stuff, I think that's along the lines of what he said. That reminded me of, you know, the first episode, and we know that she had her friend, and that's when everything started clicking in my head that, oh, this could be all just like a representation of everything she's feeling, because we got her friend who's by her side this whole journey, which now we don't have her friend, but we've had her friend this whole time, and then we had One. That's something that clicked in my head too once I started realizing maybe this could represent somebody else. One is, you know, I was looking, I searched on Google Infinity Train once to try to get, you know, the little PNG photo of the logo for this show so I could put it in the thumbnails and stuff. But with doing that, I found out the voice actor, there's two different voice actors for One. There's the one who does Sad One, and then there's the one that does Glad One. That's how I know there's two different versions of him. Plus, of course, you know, there's two different versions of him, let's be real. So then I'm starting to think, okay, together, One, Glad One, and Sad One make one, you know, so together in marriage we make one. So, but from time to time we see One split up, and I don't know if that's kind of representation of the divorce, of them splitting up. I don't know if One represents Tulip's mom and dad in her eyes, and I don't know if this conductor because I don't know if this is the conductor or not yet. There could be a twist still, I don't know. But I don't know if this conductor represents the whole idea of divorce for Tulip, or what exactly is going on here. And that is one thing that usually, that's one thing that can get me more than anything. I don't like for animals to suffer, and that I heard the whimper, and whew, I almost got there. Wow. I do not like to see an animal suffer, because in my own head, animals don't understand what's going on. They will love you to the ends of the earth, but as soon as you know, get onto them for something, or, you know, maybe you're having a bad day and you snap at the animal, they have no idea what's going on. They're just like, they don't know, and I just don't like to see an animal get hurt. That's why I try not to complain about, you know, because we got 2 cats that are hanging around our house right now. The wife has left water out for them, and she's trying to coax me into letting them have food, but I know as soon as we put food out there, we're never going to get rid of those 2 cats. And I don't want, of course, those 2 cats to then guide other cats over there to our house, and then we become known as that house. But yeah, I hate to see an animal suffer, so I know eventually we're probably just going to end up feeding them, but wow, that got me on Atticus. That sucks. I don't know if I'm ready for this episode or not, but wow, this series is phenomenal. I have a feeling this is about to be a roller coaster ride of emotions, just like the last time. We're going to watch episode 9 and 10, and I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm watching this right directly after episode 7 and 8, because I didn't want to wait till tomorrow, but honestly, all I did was change my shirt. So, yeah. So I am watching this right after 7 and 8. I'm not technically ready for it, but I don't want to wait at the same time. So I am going to go ahead, watch it, go on this roller coaster ride with y'all. And I think that we are going to stick with this quote, of course. Love is a song that never ends. I have a feeling that quote's going to really resonate with this show. So, I'm actually rightfully proud of myself. Even though I got this big old cup here, it is nothing but water. For the last 4 days, I have not drank any calories. Granted, my food choices haven't been the best, but you know what? Hey, it's a start. I have finally gotten off of sodas. I don't have a craving for them no more. Yeah, granted, yeah, I know it would taste good, but at the end of the day, I'm proud of myself for not drinking sodas or sugary drinks and stuff like that because it's so heavy. I just regret it so much afterwards. So, yeah, I'm not going to ramble on no more because usually, like I always tell y'all, when I'm rambling on and running my mouth, that's when I get really, really, really hyper, and that's when I sweat the most. And even with a microphone, sometimes I feel like the microphone's a little tinny. But even with a microphone, I still don't want the engine running because you can still hear it pretty relevant and, prevalent, I should say. So I suffer a little bit for y'all. But better audio even with all the noise in the background. So we won't worry about the noise in the background. We're just going to roll with this and put these headphones on. And we're going to start this in just a second. Hold on. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and play. Alright, what are we going to have happen here? Okay, we are starting with destruction. Wow. She's still there with Atticus.
And now I'm a shoehead. Who's a shoehead? Shoehead! That's who.
Thanks.
I told you Boot Body would be funnier.
Wait! Are we leaving Atticus behind?
Nothing will ever change. I'm stuck on this train forever.
No, things change.
Doesn't suit you, kitten.
But
after all, you're my favorite.
They do get better.
Arbitrarily named after a particular kind of flower.
One that bounces back.
Now, to hold up my end of the deal.
I don't ever.
There wasn't a deal.
But wait.
Okay, so what's happening? Oh, this is her memory, the cat.
Luckily, I was in dire need of a cat nap.
I bet it's the cat's memories.
One, how do you get here?
I followed you.
Yeah, but how?
Yeah.
So the glorified wind-up toy will be joining us.
Again!
Okay, so how did 1-1...
Yeah, I did! Again!
Ball, cease this foolishness.
1-1, how did you do that?
Yeah.
What?
1-1 might be the conductor.
Derived from the Latin words ingeniare,
the real conductor.
Will they hand us to planes?
Oh, I think I get it.
Here.
Is that her mom and dad?
Wait, is that...
And me, I'm just a simple human. But
oh my goodness. In the background of the unfinished car, where the gravity was weird, there was something in the background that said, human,
So this is the conductor's
like
tape? He's just
they
some
just said.
British guy?
So,
What happened
obviously,
to
it isn't her parents.
No,
So, there we go.
time. I want to save my friend. Can you get us a better view?
I think so.
Huh? There, take us in.
I think I might have figured out why 1-1 is so important. I'll save that for after this half of the episode.
Let's follow him.
Oh, it's Amelia.
I don't want to feel bad for her. But now I know she's a person named Amelia who was in love and
But
she's hurt.
that can come to your advantage as well.
And she's running away from the changes in her life.
Just like you.
Because she's afraid.
Are we down to number 1? 0? Whoa!
How do we connect the shuttle and the input?
I can help.
Did you just break my shuttlecraft?
Depends. Who's asking?
Where to, kitten?
Take us to the engine.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Okay, so where we are at now. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, so freaking much in that half of the episode. Okay. So, like I said, in the unfinished car, or whatever you want to call it, there was something in the background with the tortoises and stuff. It was called Human. And that was, I had no idea what that was about. But if you go back to the little tortoise, weird gravity episode, the unfinished car is what it was called. You'll notice in the background, I can't remember exactly where it was at, but it said Human in the background. So I do remember specifically seeing that and being like, wow, that is weird. But now we actually understand what it's for and stuff like that because of what she said and stuff like that. Okay, so the conductor is Amelia. We thought it was the guy, but obviously it's Amelia. Okay. Wow. And then on the first episode where we saw what we thought was somebody getting sucked out of the train and was getting killed, that turns out, it looks like to me, that it was somebody's door opening back up to their home. They figured out where they were and who they are and all that stuff, and they've learned everything they could learn from being in the car. So I think that's what that was from the first episode. We all thought it was somebody getting disintegrated at first, but what it really was is somebody getting a portal back to their house or back to wherever they live. You know what I mean? Wow. Everything I think. See, at first I thought it was her mom and dad in the past or something. I don't know why I was thinking that. That was just, yeah. But yeah, it turns out it was the conductor, and that was the conductor. So, whoo. We are about to hit the engine because that's where they told her to go. That's where Tulip told her to go. So we are heading to the engine. So, wow. That is incredible. All this stuff that we're getting in. Wow. Let's just put these on. 3, 2, 1, and play. And I didn't even push the button right. 3, 2, 1, and play.
There it is. The end of the train.
Wrong, kitten. The beginning of the train.
Ooh, I like that.
I always do the right thing.
Is evil Atticus hungry?
He's not evil.
Nature versus nurture.
Here to make a trade. I get Atticus back, and you get your tape. Where's that cannon?
Oh, that's a security system is what that is. Wait, it just passed you.
You insensitive! How dare you force me to relive those memories?
Just returning the favor, lady.
Wait, I was about to say, use the cannon. That figures it goes and hits a fire hydrant. Uh-oh. Oh, see, Atticus is still in there. He's attacking that thing.
Stop the train or something.
End it all. Got it.
That's not what.
Uh-oh. You might not want one there. End it all. Okay.
Unbelievable. Again
You built that weird car with the
Ah.
and this is your college campus. You're trying to make a car of your old life.
Of course I am. You keep a pipe in your backpack.
It's
a donut hole. Lure thingy.
Looking for a way to stop the steward, stop the steward,
Yeah.
stop the steward. Looking for a way to stop the steward so we can turn evil Atticus back into a dog.
You can't even make a car without any turtles in it!
And there she is.
You destroy everything.
Oh. Whoa.
I'm trying to keep one at bay.
One what? One.
Mom.
Okay. Okay, this is a lot of corgi stuff.
No.
Oh my no.
Uh-oh. Does that represent your ex? Yeah. Oh, the unfinished car.
Tulip.
Atticus. Oh, scratchy.
Ah, his crown.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm rather exposed without it.
She's got a real heft to her.
One.
Really?
You're the real conductor? You've just been trying to get
I
back
was
to the
right.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
My goodness. Did One know the whole time?
Have the control panel.
He had all that power and he refused to make a car for me. Numbers don't just go down. They also go up.
Oh,
You can
crap.
still try to get your number to 0.
Jeez.
No matter how many mistakes you've made.
What about getting rid of your exit car? There's no coming back from that.
Hello, Mum and I can fix that.
What? Well, looky there.
Me too.
But what about Amelia?
Goodbye, Amelia. I hope you get your exit someday.
Okay.
I love you guys.
That's one way to end. Wow.
Tulip, your dad is here to pick you up for camp.
You're still going to camp? Is there like a later version of the camp?
So, bud.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready for anything.
Huh. Wow. Okay, so I don't like that Amelia didn't get a happy ending and she didn't grow as a person, but I do like that as well. Because the simple fact is sometimes people don't grow as people, and sometimes they don't get out of the funk that they're in, and they do, you know. And another good aspect is the simple fact that people can bring other people down as well. Amelia was bringing everyone around her down just as much. And, oh my goodness, and then on top of that, now she's going to camp. So did she get placed back in time, or what exactly happened there? I mean, this is open to interpretation, very much so, because you could say on one hand, maybe this was all a dream, and then she woke up and she's like, hey, I'm ready for camp. Okay, cool. Or maybe the car put her back, 2 weeks ago or months ago, because they said that they were there for months in one episode. I can remember that. They said something about months, as if you've been here for months and still haven't gotten out. But yeah, oh my goodness. I can definitely see this being a serialized series. And more of an anthology series is what I should say. I wish this right here. This is what I truly want for this. Infinity Train can live on without, of course give credit to the creator of and who they are and whatnot like that, but you can turn Amelia, I understand broken people, becoming villains and stuff like that. She is a broken person. You can turn her into such a villain that can go from season to season to season. What I would love to see happen with this show is it become an anthology series. As in, we got Tulip's character, we've seen her story arc. She had to grow, she had to accept, and she had to understand that her mom and dad didn't love each other, and they were not happy together, and they got divorced. She had to grow and accept that. Now, I don't know what kind of new issue that they can bring up with this, but Infinity Train can live on if they do this story right. What they need to do is give us a new character with a new problem, not necessarily divorce, maybe a death in the family, or maybe that could be like a final season or something. Somebody with a death in the family and they can't handle it, they come back and, they help out Amelia or something. But we can get a new person with new problems. It could be any age as well. And then they get on the train somehow. And then we get a whole new 10 episodes. This would make a great Netflix series. I would say get a new person to do the story each time with a new person, new set of problems, new everything, except they get on the train and Amelia is like the villain or something. Or maybe somebody new took over the train or something like that. I'm not sure, but they could easily create this series and keep it going. And that's what I want from Cartoon Network. I want them to do another series after this that's like a 10 episode and little mini series. And I want these kind of stories. I don't want just sometimes these are great because you don't have to worry about multiple seasons or nothing like that. And if they could do this like once a year, I said this at the a few episodes in, it don't necessarily have to be Infinity Train or nothing like that. It could be just once a year type thing. It could be Over the Garden Wall. It could be Infinity Train. It could be Amphibia. Granted, it's Disney. Amphibia could have been a 10 episode miniseries. But yeah, this show, in my opinion, should be used quite a bit for any and all kids, teenagers, and even adults going through divorce. This show definitely needs to be possibly looked at, by the court system and be like, we're going to get these DVDs of this or Blu-rays, and we want to hand these out to, the divorced folks and parents to give to their kids and, let them use it to help them cope with this. And because this shows them that they're not the only one. There's so many other people out there that feel the same way as them. They feel that it's their fault. They feel like they've got to fix it. They feel like they're, they can't go to nobody, like the Chrome car. They don't feel like they're going, they can't go to nobody or something, because it's hard for them to look at their reflection. So many kids and adults even, and teenagers feel this way, and they think they're all alone. And a show like this, I think, would be so beneficial to them. So I hate cutting it short though, but I am starting to get really hot in this truck, and I've got to crank it up and get cooled off and stuff like that before I lay down, because I'm not going to lay down in this bed starting to sweat. I'm just not going to do it. That's not happening. I'm not like some truck drivers that are just nasty. No, I'm a clean truck driver. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. But I've got to get off of here, crank the truck up, get that AC just blowing in my face, and cool me off. So, y'all know the drill from here. This was a fun ride. Now we get a month off before we hit DuckTales. And that's going to be a wild ride just as much. So hit that like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are. I do.